you, Miss Julia.
Live?
We are.
Hi, YouTube. Hi, Sandra.
Hello, Julia. Good morning, sunshine.
How do we turn this around? Maybe that goes like that. Okay. I look worn out and what do they call that? Like a wet dog?
Look at the bags under the eyes.
I guess I should have brushed my hair before going live. Hey, YouTube.
Good morning.
We are live at the Yarn Winder, episode 21.
Holy moly.
And these are the shenanigans. The shenanigans we like to film before we go live on Instagram, so it's just special content only for YouTube watchers.
Yes.
So thank you guys for joining us today.
Yes, ma'am. Yep. I have no lube because I have lost my notions bag.
That's a bummer. Could it be in your car, like under your seat or something?
I already went to the car and looked in all the bags that are in the car. It's in a bag somewhere at home.
I really do look.
Stop it. I'll trade you my bags for your hair.
You don't have bags.
Yes, I do. Look at them. I mean, they're so puffy.
Oh, well, you do that.
Look how puffy that is. Oh, my word.
Oh, my word.
Oh, my word. I'm going to have to, like...
That's what happens when you take extra time off.
You got too much rest.
You were closed on Tuesday.
I got too much rest.
Yes. And you didn't knit. You got to relax.
I knit a little bit yesterday. I did not knit on Monday. Not even one stitch.
Did you get dressed or stay?
I was in my pajamas.
PJs.
We went to LJ Sunday morning when we got home from LJ around 2. I put on PJs and I did not leave PJs until this morning when I took a shower.
Good for you. I'm glad you did that. Well deserved.
It was nice.
Because the whole month of April has been busy, hasn't it?
Yes.
We've seen so many new people.
Yes.
And old friends come into the shop.
Yes. Yes. Been fun.
I can't get over my hair.
Stop, your hair looks fine. Stop, it looks fine.
These are our shenanigans, but we will be posting the replay with all the patterns underneath the video.
Yep.
For people who are interested. We have quite a few patterns today.
We do. And just as an aside, it takes forever for the YouTube video to upload. Like,
it sure does.
Almost 24 hours sometimes. So just be patient. It's coming. I hate it for the people that like to watch the replay. And I found this morning. I have no idea if this is yours. It looks like your sweater yarn. It's just like a ball of leftover bits.
Did she finish her sweater? I know she was close last time I saw it.
I wonder. Is this yarn barf that you left for me to fix? I don't mind fixing it. I don't know. Maybe it just, who knows?
It won't go very far.
It will not.
Not even a cuff.
Not even, no.
Not even one round.
Probably not. Who knows?
Do you keep your little yarn like this?
Yes.
When you're done?
I'm a hoarder when it comes to stuff like that. Like even in this little bag right here.
Oh, wow. That's a tiny. And is that a little bow? Tie a little bow in round one. Cute. That's the way to do it.
There we go. Yep.
I've heard there's a lot of YouTubers that I like to watch when I'm knitting at home. And a lot of them will say after they've worn a garment for like 6 months or even more than that, they want to extend the length or they want to change the cuff, you know, on the arms. And even somebody the other day I was watching was changing her button band on her cardigan. And if she had not had that extra yarn, she wouldn't have been able to make those changes. So
yeah,
that kind of gives some new meaning to keeping your stash.
I mean, that's so great. But keeping up with it, I have no idea.
Yeah, where do you find it? Like when you're done with
exactly.
it, you have to mark it, I guess.
Do you have a notebook? Some people have a notebook, I think, and they keep little scraps in there and label it with all their finished projects. That's like way organized. I do have a cardigan that, it's called the Log Lady from Twin Peaks. It's a colorwork cardigan and it has a shawl collar, and this shawl collar is gorgeous. But my button band, the last little bit that you do, I didn't pick up enough stitches, and so it's all like, So I really need to, but in order to rip it out, I have to rip out the entire shawl collar, and I just don't want to.
You have to definitely put that on your, we need a month of fixing garments.
Fix it.
Yeah.
You could say the one you're
Fix
about
it.
to talk about, huh?
What?
The one you're about to talk about.
The one I'm about to talk about? Oh, yes. The one I'm about to frog, fix it or frog. Just to give YouTubers a little sneak peek of what we're going to be talking about later. This is a whole day's worth of, like literally 8 hours of work right here.
But how many more hours are going to go into it?
Yep.
So it's worth it
A
to
week
do it now.
at least.
Do it now before it gets even bigger.
You know what? Actually, since we've been talking about it, my heart is not as broken. Like last night, I texted you last night about it, didn't I? Last night, my heart was broken.
Aw.
Like I spent my entire day doing this. I could have finished another project. But this morning, I'm like, you know what? I think you really do get more relief when you do it right.
Correct. I agree.
Luckily, I have not yet finished a project that turned out to be a total hot mess.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I'm sure it's going to
good.
come with all these projects I have, right? It's just bound to happen.
Possibly. Not you, though. You're pretty good. You're pretty
Well,
good.
you're very nice about that. It's going to happen.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
If it doesn't, then we should call and get me into the Guinness Book of World Records.
World's most perfect knitter.
Knitter never had a mistake. That's such a lie. It's a lie. We all have mistakes. It's all part of knitting.
Whoops.
Aren't you the one who said that?
Yep.
Frogging is still knitting.
Frogging is
Part
still
of the
knitting.
process.
And so yesterday, even though you're going to tear all that out, you spent the day knitting.
I did.
It's okay, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look, I got
It's
3 little
bound to
bits
happen.
and bobs. 3.
Every once in a while, there's a failure.
Failure is all part of the learning process.
We have quite a few friends that come into the shop that do not hesitate if there's something wrong.
Correct.
We'll frog the entire
Right.
project. Mm-hmm.
And there's relief in that, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
And I think frogging is, there's something zen about that too. As long
What
as
was
your
that?
yarn-
How's that zen? Oh, is that the?
That's
oh,
ripping
the
out.
frogging?
Yeah.
See, I've never done it, so
Oh my
I
God.
didn't even know.
That's where that comes in. Oh, so it's going to be your first frogging. That's exciting.
And you said we're going to actually hook it up to the winder
We
over here.
could. If you
I mean,
didn't
I want to do
bury
it
your
right.
lead.
We have to turn this into content so that I can make it a reel. The frogging is still knitting, or something.
Yeah, there's
something creative.
There's
like that, we
something.
should
I don't,
say.
yeah.
So we ready?
We either need to pull it from here and like rewind this part. Sorry, pull it from in the middle and rewind this, and then just let it rip off the needles. But
I've never done it, so I'm open to whatever.
that scares me a little because you know it's linen. So I don't know. We'll see.
What do you
We'll
mean?
See. Well, I don't want it to get like all like fall apart and be a tangled mess like this. If we did it that way,
Oh,
I would much rather. I think just go.
off the off the needle.
Yep.
Okay. I got to make sure I don't lose my cute little stitch markers. I've got the cute little flowers on there.
Oh, they are so cute.
Yep.
They're so cute.
Oh well, I guess this is just one of those days that something like that's going to have to happen.
I mean, if it's your first one, I'm not feeling sorry for you right now.
How many of you had a frog?
Oh my God, I can't even tell you, honey. I cannot even tell you.
Are you sure we're live?
Uh-huh.
We haven't had anybody come in to
There's
say
one
hi to
person.
us. So you don't even know. Back to you. You can't even remember how many you frogged?
No, Lord, no.
Like large projects. Because I know socks are probably. You remember the sock that I made that I forgot to put the gusset in?
I was thinking about that last night when I was working on this one.
I refused to
I was
actually
thinking about
frog that. But you know what I was actually thinking about doing is going in and picking out the toe and pulling it out because that was good yarn. So I hate that I never wear those socks because that was good yarn.
I was thinking, I wonder how it fits on her foot. Like how?
Baggy, very baggy.
I was wondering, is it really necessary to have all that in a sock?
It is,
okay.
yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, because in the arch of the foot is where you have like a
The space.
pouch.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I was thinking of those banana socks that people knit. You know, they just knit this big banana shape.
Sandra, what kind of banana are you talking about? Oh my goodness. There, you could find them on Ravelry though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good morning, Elizabeth.
Hey, Elizabeth. We're talking about bananas.
Banana socks.
How are you doing today?
How are we doing on time?
Sandra is going to console me in a little over an hour while I frog.
Welcome
Okay, so
to the
we're
frog
ready to go
pond.
live on IG.
Is this mine? Is this my account? How do we know?
Well, let's double check. I'm pretty sure it is. Yep.
Okay, good.
Right?
Yep.
See, there you are right there. That'd be
Here
funny.
we go.
We go live on
Here
the
we
T
go.
accounts. And they're like, what is Julia talking about? Live. Turn the camera around.
Here
One day
we
we'll get this and it'll, ooh, no.
Ah, no.
Why does Instagram have to look like that?
I don't
we
know.
look really cute on
I
YouTube.
know.
But, okay, here we go. Oh, darn it, man.
It's fine. You want me to scoot over?
No, come back this way.
There we go.
Oh, Sandra, why do I look so bad?
Whatever. Stop talking. You are beautiful.
Yes, we should go live.
You're beautiful.
We have space between us. Hey, guys. We are live on
morning.
Instagram and on YouTube here at the Yarn Winder in Winder, Georgia. Why did that sound weird coming out of my mouth? Georgia.
Winder,
I
Georgia.
thought I was saying it wrong for some reason. But my name is Julia, and the beautiful lady sitting next to me is Sandra, the owner-operator of the Yarn Winder. And as you guys come into the chat room, hope that you will say hi.
Melissa,
Jane,
Casey, Matt. Jane, I'm so
Elizabeth,
excited
Melissa.
to see you tonight.
Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Hey, J-E-C.
Jane.
We know that. Oh, that's Jane?
That's Jane.
Oh, I know that. I know Jane. I get to see her for the first time ever.
I know, it's
She's
going to be
in
so
Georgia.
exciting.
We go live on Instagram and YouTube on Wednesdays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And on YouTube, we started going live there as well, so you can find the replays in the live section. Because you realize, I was looking at our videos, and there's two different sections. One is just videos, and one's live.
Yeah.
So you have to
I don't
go
know
to
if we
find them.
should move it. Are we allowed to move it? I
I
don't
have
know.
a clue. I don't know how that works.
I don't either.
But on YouTube, we go live 10 minutes early and we just kind of chat and have some
too, Jane.
shenanigans. And so to see that special content, you'll have to go and watch the replay. But that is also where we will post our patterns on YouTube.
Yes.
Right?
And I was telling Julia this morning that we'll just have to be patient because getting that YouTube video to upload takes sometimes almost a day.
That's
It
crazy.
I know, it just
I
takes
think it's
forever.
the internet maybe. Sometimes
I
it's
don't
slow.
know. I have no idea. Just uploading. So, and then I have people that are like, "Where's your video?" I'm like,
It's uploading.
"It's uploading."
It's stuck in the upload universe.
Yes.
Or the upload
So it's
cloud.
coming. It's
Yes.
coming.
So we have a .com known as the Yarn Winder. Surprise, surprise. And a Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And I hope that you guys are all signed up by now on our newsletter because that's where you will stay up to date with all of the shenanigans going on in the store. We have quite a few going.
Yeah, we got a few new people Saturday for Little
that's
Yarn Store
awesome.
Day, so that was good.
We have Neon Night coming up. We have Book Club coming up. All kinds of things.
Book Club is June. I don't know why I said January. Oh, Lordy.
I can't double check because my phone's...
Book Club is June 17th, which is a Tuesday. And then Neon Night is June 14th. But do you know what else I realized June 14th
I thought it was the 24th.
Is it?
We'll get it right and put it in the newsletter.
It's in the newsletter. That's why I'm worried. I think I said the 14th,
Oh, okay.
which is
might
Worldwide
be
Knit and
right.
Public Day. So I don't know if that's a good thing that we put it all on one day or a bad thing.
Oh,
If you come to Neon Night, then you're knitting in public.
that's true.
Two birds, one stone.
That's true. Good point.
So June is already hopping. Yeah.
It is. So speaking of local yarn store day, we
Yes.
should have a little recap. And thank everybody who came out.
Yes, thank you again. It was a very lovely day. It was so much lovelier that I wasn't sick this year. I know I've said it a million times, but that truly made a humongous difference. And having you here made a tremendous. Yes, Elizabeth and Lori helped out, and Brian was on the couch taking tickets, which was great. That was one less thing I needed to do. So it was good. It was a nice day.
A lot of fun. A lot of people I've never seen before.
Correct.
And of course, a lot of friends.
Yes.
Picking yarn for certain projects. And so many people walked in with their makes on.
Yes, it was so great.
So crochet and some knits and things. And I have those patterns somewhere around here that I'll be posting soon into the Instagram story.
Thank you.
So
I was going to say, it'll come back to me.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you wearing, Sandra?
Oh, I'm wearing, I think I might have worn this one before, but the reason I wore it again is because I did a special colorway for local yarn store day. Let me just throw yarn on the floor. And there are a few left over, so I thought, well, hey, this is a good one. This one's called Birds of a Feather by Andrea Mowry. Hello, Barbara. And it takes fingering weight and mohair, but this is Surrey alpaca, which is a little softer than mohair. So I thought it would be good to eat up some of those local yarn store day colorways that we didn't sell. But anyway,
I got this pattern this spring, and I plan on making this.
Yep.
It's another
it's a huge one.
Shawl.
It's a huge one.
So pretty.
Yeah, but it doesn't have all the color changes. It's the same. I mean, I guess you could change colors if you wanted to. Just keep going.
This could be like a screensaver to see all of Sandra's beautiful knits.
There's a lot of knitting. It doesn't have to be the same color, but this one is the same color in fingering and mohair. So, yeah, that's what I'm wearing.
You know what I want to make with your LYS? Those two, I'm going to put those together. And right here behind us, we have hanging. This is the Stephen West
Glowhair Frost.
If I pull it, it's on a hook. I don't want to rip that. But I want to make this. Sandra made this out of really rosy, which is really beautiful and really soft.
So fun.
But I was
Good morning,
thinking,
Kyle.
hey Kyle, of doing this with those two. Putting those two together.
Perfect. And I am going to use this for, Barbara did, my brain just went completely blank.
The one you wore last week. Cozy Walk. Isabelle Kraemer.
Isabelle Kraemer, who's one of our favorites. So holding these together for a Cozy Walk. That's what I'm going to do. So lots of possibilities.
We should cast on at the same time whenever we decide to do that. So that way we can show the yarn in different ways.
Agreed.
That'd be fun.
And someone made the comment because I also did the same colorway on alpaca, bulky alpaca.
Yes.
And somebody said, it's so interesting how different bases take the color differently. And they really do, because this is literally all the same. But this is the bulky alpaca, and it's very, very pastel-y, very light.
You knocked it out of the park.
Aw,
Those
thanks.
are gorgeous.
It was fun. That one was fun.
And that's the one limited edition. Once they're gone, they're gone.
They're gone. For now, anyway.
So we have a few left. So if you guys didn't get one on LYS Day, I hope that you will come in and get them before they are gone. Going quick. So this Saturday, we resume our knit-alongs, our knit-along that we are extending into May.
Selfishly, because I am not even close to being finished.
That's okay.
And Casey needed some more time to finish the socks, and Bethany, I think, probably needed some more time too. So we're just going to extend the lemonade socks and the lemonade sweater for one more month.
Yep.
Yep.
And then we also have the Anthology annual make-along, and you have the two mini colorways from Tethered Intentions and the Local Craftery. Oh, yeah, okay.
Here are the two colors for May.
So if you haven't picked it up, come on into the store.
I think everybody has except for Abby. I'm keeping a list at the register now. I'm getting smart about it. So, but there's a few extras as well. Okay.
Even it's not too late to start.
Correct.
But if you're wanting to start in May for the annual Anthology, right, then just let Sandra know so that she can put your name on the list so that the dyers know to add a few more skeins to their list for the month.
I think we're good right now, but yeah, absolutely. What are you wearing? We jumped from me to this, but now we're all over the place. Okay, so what are you wearing?
I am wearing my finished object from last week.
Can we talk about it? It is beautiful.
The Playdate tee, and you knit one, and I knit this out of the Noro
Compito.
And this is a colorway that we have right. This is actually the same colorway that Sandra knit hers out of. So if you saw that a couple of episodes, did you wear yours last week? Or was it the week before?
2 weeks ago, I think.
But we also have the one that Casey knit hers out of. And that's Melissa knitted out of this color too. And you said she just finished hers.
She did. So cute. And this is Casey's. This is actually Kakagori, so it's just more of a solid version, but a slightly different blend.
But I love it.
Soft.
And you had made the comment when you wore this about how light as a feather it is, and it truly is.
Doesn't it feel good?
It is so comfortable. I feel like I'm wearing pajamas.
Exactly. It's like you're like wearing nothing, which is wonderful sometimes.
So like you, I have the yarn to make my second one.
Good.
And I think I'm going to go down a size with the next one that I knit. And because this one just has clearly it fits, but it just has a lot of
extra
positive ease that I would like to see what the next size down does.
Good.
So that's what I'm wearing.
It's gorgeous. Congratulations. Play dates for days. I love it. Love, love, love it.
So we have new arrivals that showed up in the shop this week.
This is the May sock set from the local craftery, and it's got this little bitty lily flower. Progress keeper. My brain is not working today. This one's called Anne's Piano Room, named after my sweet mother-in-law. So
that's so pretty.
Thank you.
And did Angela tell you she came in on LYS, right? No, or maybe last week. Okay.
It was Angela.
She's a huge fan of Tinkerbell.
Yes.
And she said that this reminds her of Tinkerbell.
That was cute.
That little flower, too. Yeah. So.
Yep. So I think there are. We put these out on Saturday just because it was LYS and I knew it would be busy. But there are 6 left. So if you want it, come grab it. These just arrived this morning. This one's called Stargazer.
I love it.
It's fun. I do like this one.
Is.
This is my new blue. You know, I'm obsessed with the blue right now. I don't know why, but I have fallen in love with blue.
This one's going home with me.
Okay, put it in your buggy.
I love it, Sandra. You did a great job.
Thank you. It was fun.
Love, 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 love.
Fun.
Love.
Big news. Big news. This weekend we put in an application for Ashford, and Ashford makes, you know, the spinning wheels and the drop spindles and the e-spinners and the weaving looms and all the things, and we were accepted and I have already placed my first order. So if there's ever anything that you want from Ashford, you can now come and see me and I can have it drop shipped directly to your house.
Wow.
So that's exciting. That's a real big
Melissa
deal.
dancing on the screen.
Yeah, we placed an order already. Yes. Yes, because, you know, it's
Are
good
they
to
here
have...
in America?
I mean, they're out of New Zealand.
Okay.
But I have a feeling that they have an office here somewhere just because it comes super fast. So anyway, that's exciting. Ashford. I'll be posting when I have time to get all their little logos and everything.
That is very exciting.
That is very exciting. How about I not spell that right?
But we know what you mean. They can't see it, but I clearly understand. Okay. Did you print it though?
I did not. But it's in the newsletter. So if you read your newsletter over the weekend, we're participating in a little challenge called Stitch Every Day in May. And all you have to do is commit to stitching something every single day in May. 5 minutes, 1 stitch, 1 crochet project, whatever. It can crochet or knit or sew or embroider, I don't know, any kind of stitching in May. And then if you bring me your completed Stitch Every Day in May calendar,
yes.
I put a date on there. I can't remember what it was. 1st of June-ish. You will get a 10% off your a 10% coupon. 10% off coupon.
That is definitely worth June. Stitching every day.
Yeah. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Caroline.
Hi, guys.
So yeah, Stitch Every Day in May is coming. And yes, I will have some printed here at the shop, but you can also print it at home.
Another thing that's coming in May, Cinco de Mayo.
Mm-hmm. Cinco de Mayo.
Tacos. Quesos.
Chips and cheese dip.
Yes. Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day is May the 11th, and we're going to be putting together some gift sets.
Yes.
And we will also be putting some different stories together and things like that that you can forward to your friends and family that might be in the market to buy you a Mother's Day gift, or you can buy yourself a Mother's Day gift.
Yes. Treat
So, but
yourself.
I want to make an Instagram story where they can forward it to like drop a hint.
Oh, that's cute. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah. That's something we
Absolutely.
need to do today is put together those Mother's Day baskets.
That's good. That's good. That's
Totally.
good. Okay.
Also,
Book club.
Maggie Sefton's A Knitting Mystery Series. Knit One, Kill Two, right?
Mhm. I finished it this weekend.
And so we are going to be meeting in June. So
June 17th.
So at 5 to 6, right here at the shop.
Yep.
And I'm going to make the recipe, which is, this particular book is
Cinnamon rolls.
cinnamon rolls.
So
Yes, thank you.
excited. So excited.
So get your book. You need to be reading it so that you can
Chat with us.
chat and knit on that Tuesday. What did you say the date was?
The 14th.
June
17th.
14th. June 17th. We'll put the right date in
17th.
We'll be putting it all over the place.
Yep.
So just be on the lookout for that.
Kyle's on book 2 already.
Are you serious?
She loved it. She thought it was so good. And I have read this, but many, many, many moons ago. And it was like I had never, ever read it. So, I remembered kind of the general premise, but it was still a surprise at the end. So that's good. It's good, good.
I need to get busy.
Fluff.
I almost picked it up and started reading it, but decided to do some knitting instead. I should have been reading the book. Well, I still would have been in the spot I am today with the problem I'm having that we'll talk about in a second. But things that we love. So what are you loving this week, Sandra?
So to go with the fact that I've been reading the book is the Lumos Lite. Now this is not mine, mine is at home, but I have loved this because I like to curl up in my bed regardless of whatever time it is. And then if it's dark, I can turn on these little lights and read. Or I have a real hard problem with overhead lighting. I love lamps and soft lighting. And so when I'm knitting sometimes, I'll turn these on and just turn off all the lights because I just don't want all the bright. So this is what I'm loving right now.
I like this one because you can really get a spotlight on it.
Yes.
Like you can get it to go vast, and then
Exactly.
you can get it to a smaller pinpoint.
And it also has a warm light version and a cool light version. Or you can do them both at the same time, which I love. And it's adjustable, so it can go bright to dim. So this has been a lifesaver.
The arms. And so if you have long
Flexible.
hair, the arms aren't going to pinch your hair.
Nope. I haven't had that problem at all. Yes.
Oh, speaking of hair, you should turn around and show everybody your haircut.
Well, it's not done today, but I got it all chopped
Look,
off.
you guys, isn't she so pretty?
It's all gone.
And it's so wavy.
It's all gone. So yeah.
I love it.
I didn't. The humidity this morning was out of control, so I was like,
But you're rolling with it, and it is so pretty.
Thank
I wish
you.
my hair did wavy like that. You look very pretty.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Bonnie Kate, who's Betty Ann's. Oh, I was going to say
Oh,
that.
is she the one who cut your hair?
Yes.
Oh,
Betty
okay,
Ann's
I
daughter,
didn't
Bonnie
know
Kate.
that.
Betty Ann brought her crew in on Saturday. Her knitting club. Knitting.
Is that who they were? Okay. We had
I
our
think they're
picture
called
taken
Bold
with them.
Stitches. Yeah, they were so sweet. So she brought her whole crew in. So Betty Ann and Tanya, thank you guys so much for coming in and doing that. That was fun.
They always inspire me because they are always right on the hot, cute things.
Yes. And they're hot and cute.
Yeah, they are, aren't
They're
they?
adorable and sweet.
Well, things that I am loving this particular week is Zoe yarn. Make sure I have this going in the right direction. This is 60% cotton, 40% linen, and it's 284 yards. These are 2 colors that we have on the shelf, but we do have more that's behind Sandra, so you can't. So there they are, right there.
And then some.
Yeah.
And then some.
But the reason why I'm liking this, to me, this is just perfect for this time
Yes.
of weather that we're getting into. Hot weather, linen is just so soft, and it just gets softer. And I knit the
Does it
River
truly?
poncho.
Does it truly? I want you to be honest because I tell people that all the time. I've knit with Zoe plenty of times, and I tell people it's going to feel crunchy right now.
Yeah, it's kind of waxy. is the description that I have
It's crunchy.
in
Good
the
morning,
skein.
Lori.
Hey, Lori. But then as you use it, it just gets softer and softer. And then once you block it, oh my goodness.
I know.
It's so comfortable to knit with. It slides around on your needles in a good way.
In a great way.
Doesn't
Yes.
get tangled up in your needles is what I'm trying to say. But I knit the river poncho with it that I'll be showing as a finished object today. And then I loved it so much that last week I bought another skein to knit something that I'll be frogging today. So we'll talk about that a little bit later.
So now that's great because now we'll know how does Zoe frog.
Oh, good point.
There you go.
Yes. So,
Better than mohair.
sure. No doubt. Okay, works
I
in
love
progress.
Zoe too. I have a gazillion, y'all, but the only thing I was really working on, I guess I can go ahead and show this now that Local Yarn Store Day is over. This is the, I'm still attached. I'm on barber cords because I did not finish in time, but this is the Emma's LYS Day kit, and this was a pattern by her mother, Laura, and it's called...
I don't even know. Party at the LYS?
Party at the LYS is, Gradient Lights. Party at the LYS is the name of the kit, and it comes with the pattern code for this and the lotion bar. And so I was working my little heart out trying to get it finished in time, and I didn't. And that's okay. I will slide it back on needles today, and then...
You're almost finished.
I am almost finished, but I had probably 5 more hours of work to go. So, yeah, it's going to take a minute.
That's half a day.
Yeah. Enjoy his world.
As long as you don't get distracted.
It's like a week in my world, but yeah, so it'll be done by next week. This will be my finished
That's
object next week.
beautiful. We have a couple more of those kits left.
Yep. And they're fun. And you certainly don't have to do this pattern. I know you're going to talk about it in just a second, but there are plenty of fade patterns that you could do with this kit.
That is
I do love
just
the colors.
gorgeous.
So yeah,
I love those colors too. And I love that balm because we both have this kit.
Yep.
And we've had it for a couple of weeks now.
Yes.
And that balm has this refreshing, lemony scent to it.
Lavender and lime, so it's very summery and light and fragrant.
Lavender and lime. I said it's lemon.
Hey, that's close enough.
what it
Citrus.
Smells like to me.
That's okay.
Yeah.
It's good.
Very good.
Very good. So those
Well,
kits
good
are
job.
available.
You're going to hang that up on the wall because that is pure solid gold.
That shawl?
That shawl.
Oh, after I wear it, because it
Yeah, you totally need to wear it.
It's been a trip.
It's going to be hot though. So you're going to want to put that on the wall. And so that we can all come in and take pictures with it.
Okay.
Right.
So that was a work in progress.
Okay.
Do you want to just flip-flop? I have a couple more.
Sure.
Let's just go back and forth.
I'm going to have to follow my... Okay, Tolsta tea. So I showed this last week. This is my second Tolsta tea by Rebecca Clow, and I'm doing another striped version, but I went down a size in this particular sweater because I was getting a lot of fabric right here, and I'm doing this with the Pima Cotton.
It's so soft,
Ultimate
you guys.
Pima Cotton by Juniper Moon Farms, and I think Sandra helped me decide that I'm going to keep the sleeves navy, but then I'm going to keep doing just the stripes in the body. And the drape on it already is amazing, isn't it?
It is.
Talk
It is
about
so
soft. And this
soft.
is my very first cotton garments, like fully cotton. I usually do linen cotton blends or wool cotton blends. And so I am super excited to see how this is going to wear during the summer.
Well, and I want you to wear it, and I want you to tell me if it feels like
Feels
this.
similar?
You know, like the just soft and light as a feather, because it feels one way, but then when you wear it, I think it feels a different way. But it is glorious.
Well, I love this pattern. Like I said, this is my second time knitting it, and it's very easy. Would be a great first time pattern like this
Playdate.
adult Playdate tee. And this particular pattern, you get a lot for your money because there's a DK weight version, and there's also fingering weight version. And there's all kinds of, she encourages you to do modifications, to put
kind of your personal
yarn
stamp on
overs
it.
and
Yeah.
lace at the bottom and things like that. So I'm going to have fun with this particular pattern. So that is, I guess the last time I showed it, I was at the collar.
Good morning,
so
Tess.
I've
Good morning, Bethany.
gone beneath. Hey, Bethany, how is your foot doing? Hope you are recovering well.
That is amazing.
Thank you.
I'm excited. I was going to do the Tolsta tea too, and I had 2 colors that Zoe picked out. And then I said, nope, I have got to finish some things first.
If you did the Zoe, I'd be interested to know if you, because you could do that in fingering or DK, which I'll show you something I did that with.
Cool.
So it's interesting.
Yeah,
I love a yarn that'll do that. That's another reason why I like Zoe. It's so versatile. Okay, what is your next work in progress?
I'm actually going to show one that I actually made some progress on. So we went to Ella J. I keep wanting to say Chattanooga. We went to Ella J this past weekend for the Georgia Mountain Needle Fiber Arts Festival, and I was just got home.
Oh,
Yay! Good job, Bethany. I was in the back seat knitting, and I was actually working on this is the test knit for the Rory Socks from our friend Elizabeth. It's her second getting ready to be published pattern, so it's really fun. I haven't touched a sock in months because I've been on this sweater and shawl kick.
Which is unusual for you.
It is very unusual.
You're the sock queen.
And it felt good to go home.
Good. And I see you're still doing DPNs.
Of course, always.
So they haven't taken you over to the dark side.
Negative. It will never happen.
No,
never to magic loop. Never, never, never.
That is such a pretty sock. Such a pretty pattern.
Yeah, it's like a faux cable. It is so glorious.
You had described it once as studious, the pattern, texture, and I 100% feel
because it's supposed to be from Rory and her Chilton outfit uniform.
I think it could also be masculine or feminine.
For sure.
Which is great that it's versatile that way.
I think Elizabeth did make these for her son, and he loved them. So yeah, so these are the Rory socks. It's just testing right now. The world's slowest tester over here, but they're coming, so be paying attention to that.
I might have you beat on the world's slowest tester because I finished my cuff and then I got busy doing sweaters, but I need to go. Seeing you with that today has encouraged me to pick up my sock again.
I missed it. I didn't realize how much I missed it until I picked it back up, and I was like, oh, socks.
Good job with that.
Thank you.
You made a lot of progress on it.
I did.
Okay, my next one is the Franny Poncho. I like to say it that way. Franny. This particular pattern has two different views that you can do, so you can turn it into, this is crochet. Did I say that? I just got excited to say Franny. You can make it a sweater, or I'm doing the poncho. And hope is to have this done next week.
These colors are so amazing.
But here we go.
Look at that,
you guys. A few more rows. I think I have like 4 to 5 more rows to do.
It's so pretty.
I'm not going to do the tassels at the bottom. I'm just going to do extra rows. So it's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
I learned how to do my very first granny square because my next crochet project is the Agnes vest, and it is made fully out of granny squares with a little bit of knitting, and that is a pattern that Bethany got me onto. And I think Bethany says she's going to crochet it too, right, Bethany?
Sounds familiar, yes.
Pressure, right? So that is that
I'm
crochet.
so proud of you.
Thank you. I love crochet.
I know I said it last week, but you put something on your little thing. You put it on a list, and you're going to do it,
done.
and you do it. Like, you
it.
don't hem and haw about it. It's done. So
Kayla sent me a cute reel to a tee. I'm not 100% sure how it's done yet, but a tee crocheted is something that I want to do. And what I'm looking at is more like a single crochet. It's basically just kind of lines, rows, I guess, and then you seam it up the sides. So I'll find a pattern, and that'll be later on in the summer for me.
good deal.
Yeah.
Look at
What
you
else is on the
crochet.
front here?
My lemonade sweater has no progress.
Do you plan on doing the lemonade socks?
Eventually. But you know, the colorwork socks are what gave me the tennis elbow, so I'm trying not to rush back into that right now.
Is your brace helping?
I think so. But it also could just be that I'm not holding little bitty 9-inch circulars. This is still the same place. I haven't made any progress.
Pretty.
But as soon as I get that shawl done, then this will be back. And then second work,
Yes.
teeny tiny little Playdate collar.
But you said you're at the short rows.
I'm getting ready to start short rows.
That
Yeah.
takes concentration.
Yeah, I'll do this at home.
Don't forget to go 2 stitches past.
Correct. Oh, I've taught Lori to do it, and I've taught
You were teaching
Barbara to
somebody,
do it.
Barbara,
So-
I was going to say you were teaching somebody on the couch the other day.
So now I know. Now I know.
You got it figured out.
But I have to go home and switch needles and do all of that. So no progress in the sweater department. But
Hey, Cammie.
Good morning, Cammie. But definite progress on socks. So
You
that's
sure
good.
are. I'm impressed. Okay, so back to me.
Back to you, my dear.
What's next?
Outline tee.
Outline tee.
Speaking of that.
Oh, this one is breaking my heart just because I think I need to go down a size. Well, to be quite honest, took me, okay, what do I show? I'll show you the pattern first. Has anybody out there done this by Jessie Maed Designs? This is an adorable tee that is cropped that I plan on wearing with a little dress. I think that'd be really cute.
Absolutely.
And it's made with fingering weight yarn. That was weird, wasn't it? Something fluffy, fluffy just went across. Okay. So you guys, this took me 8 hours to get this far. I had a couple of hiccups here and there. So I'm making this out of Zoe. And again, the pattern is fingering, but Zoe is technically DK. So I think that is really interesting. This is a
DK or is it sport?
Oh, maybe it is sport. This is a 5,
Sport.
and then the ribbing is done on a 4. It is a sport.
It's a 2.
Oh, okay.
Does that make a difference?
Well, no, because I've knit it. The river poncho is DK,
Okay.
and this is fingering.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
think
very versatile. That's my whole point, right?
Yep. Thick and thin, and yeah.
But anyways, so as you can tell, 8 hours of doing 1x1 ribbing, which is not my favorite thing to do. And this is bottom up. So this is 276 stitches that you have to cast on, which that was my first mistake. I did the no estimates, old Norwegian, twisted old German cast on. What is that called? You know what I'm talking about? The twisted
German cast on? Twisted German cast on? German twisted cast on?
something like that, which gives a stretchy, which you need because this is at the bottom of your sweater. So anyways, so then I'm looking at this and I'm like, Sandra, this is just way too big. Now this is already meant to be oversized.
Correct.
2 to 8 inches of positive V's. And this would probably give me 6 inches of positive V's maybe. So anyways, so I've been hemming and hawing with Sandra, and she has encouraged me to make content, so that makes this a little bit easier for me.
I did not encourage you to make content. I encouraged you to definitely frog it, because if you've already put in 8 hours, you don't want to put in 20 more and it not be...
And it just be hanging off my body.
Correct.
So I'm going to go down a size. And, but anyways, I'm going to make a reel about frogging, and as Sandra says, frogging is still knitting.
So she spent 8 hours yesterday knitting on this. She still spent 8 hours knitting.
My thumb is currently in a split because of this
Look,
ribbing.
we're just all falling
I
apart.
know, we are.
Take your exercises, knitters. Take your breaks.
You don't take breaks. Yeah, 1x1 ribbing is not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. And when I was trying to get it done in one day, I wanted to get it over with.
Yeah.
Because once you get that over with, you're just in the round.
Correct.
You're in stockinette
Stockinette.
all the way to the top. So anyways,
Well, it's
we were going to
gorgeous
take
color.
a vote. Should I frog it? But clearly I have already decided to frog it.
Well, we re-looked at sizes again, and we decided there was way too many. And we went back to some pattern pages of others to see what theirs looked like and the sizes they knit. And I think we decided that you do
it's a
need a
good
smaller
decision.
size.
I agree. 100%.
Yes. And it might as well, if you're going to do all that knitting, fit you well. That's
right.
it. I'm
So true. Are you done?
Yep.
Oh, so now,
Oh, what is my wannabe whip?
yeah,
None.
that can't be. You own a yarn shop. How can there not be?
Because I want to finish some things. Now, the next thing that I cast on is going to be the Camaro sweater with Betty Ann and Tanya. But right now, I'm not casting anything else on.
But we're not doing that until fall, right?
Ish.
Because I want to do that with you.
Okay. Let us be the guinea pigs.
Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay.
Well, I have a wannabe whip.
What's your wannabe whip?
It is the Lite Brights. This is a pattern that just came out by Wool and Pine. Actually, was this on LYS Day?
I think it was. I mean, that's when everybody was talking about it.
So, you guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this kit plus, because the pattern actually calls for 5 to 10 colors. So I'm going to fill in with, this is Sour Patch. I think we said we were putting it between the first one and the second one. And then I'm going to end it either with the black or this navy. Haven't decided. But, so that's going to be my 5 colors. And this is going to be my mostly summer knitting. I don't want to say I'm going to be monogamous,
No.
but
Yeah, too
I
much
plan on getting this done like June, July. That's what this is going to be.
Awesome. And this is all Emma's yarn.
Sorry, Emma's
Yep.
yarn.
Yep.
I
Good
think
choice.
It just looks so cute.
It is
Look at that,
so
you guys.
cute.
It's like a little fade.
And for us kids that grew up in the 80s, light brights
bright.
were a
Yeah.
thing.
It sure was.
They were so much fun.
Now,
Now,
on to the finished objects. I
dun dun
finished my
dun.
Bando River Poncho. And I did this bottom view right here because this is a 2 pattern where you could also make them cables, but I chose to go the easy route since it was my first time doing drop stitches like this, because these are the drop stitches that's going to be in the outline tee. Here it is.
Just want to like
Isn't this
proof it so
pretty?
you can see the detail. Oh my goodness.
So you actually do knit it up and down this side first, and then you have to pick up 300 something stitches, which goes across here to then turn it horizontal. And then knit the here, and an I-cord bind off. And
Excuse me.
I did block it. You okay?
Uh-huh.
So this is using the Juniper Moon Farm. Zoe,
It's okay.
Got a tickle. But this was a tremendous amount of fun. And it does have a split hem here on the side. Sandra, if you need me to call 911, you just let me know. Bless your heart. Oh no, I think it was the fiber must have gone up into her throat. But so this is the River Poncho, and I can't wait to wear it. I'm gonna wear it next week as my wearable in episode 22. So let's see if we have gone through, I think we have gone through everything on our list, but I hope that you guys will subscribe, share, like, and comment. Thank you, Cammie. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I see that Sandra has survived. Did
Got
that
a
fiber
tickle.
go right down your throat?
Something went.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
But I was telling everybody to subscribe, like, share, comment.
Please.
Let me tell you about our hours. We are open Sunday and Monday. We are closed. Tuesday, 10 to 6. Wednesday, which is today, 1 to 8. And we have open craft times. The first group is from 1 to 4. And then we take a lunch break at 5. 4. Lunch break at 5. Then the second group is 5 to 8.
5 to
And we
8.
close at 8. And then Thursdays 10 to 6, Friday 10 to 5, Saturday 10 to 6. And again, this Saturday we resume the make-alongs for Anthology and the Lemonade projects from 1 to 3 this Saturday.
Yes, ma'am.
So we hope to see you
Thanks
guys.
for doing all that while I choked my brains out.
Sure. I'm glad you survived.
Thanks for.
Because that's the
filling us
hazard of being around so much fiber.
I guess so.
Yep.
We love you guys. Thank you for a great weekend. Thank you for understanding that we took the day off yesterday. And we look forward to seeing you and knitting with you today. Or crocheting.
That's right.
Yep. All right, guys. We will see
See you guys later.
See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.